What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital and welcome to another transfer update. Now, today we're going to be focusing on Chelsea and speaking about some of the ins and outs that are looking to happen in the next couple of weeks. I want to first look at some of the players that are rumoured to come in, some of the inquiries that Chelsea have already made. There are some surprising ones, especially for me. Now, the first one they're looking at, as we all know, Lampard wants to boost that back line. That the defensive line has been not the best in the last couple of games or at all this season, and they're a bit lacking in that department. And Frank Lampard has already stated that he wants to fix that back line and maybe bring some players in. Now, the first player, this is the reports coming out of Sky Sports and The Guardian as well. So they've reported that Chelsea have made an inquiry to Brighton's to Brighton and Hove Albion for Lewis Dunk. Now, that's a surprising one for me, really. Even though Lewis Dunk has been a great player for Brighton since they've come up into the Premier League, I just think for a 28-year-old, you could say he's at his peak age to be playing. But for me, the issue is the price tag. Now, the asking price from Brighton is 50 million. Now, if Chelsea go in for Dunk for that price tag, that would mean Lewis Dunk will become the second most expensive English fullback. Obviously, Harry Maguire at 80 million, but Lewis Dunk will become second. Now, for Lewis Dunk, I think it's a great move for him to go to Chelsea, and maybe that will probably help his status to get into the England squad for the Euros. You never know. But the $50 million price tag, I don't think Chelsea will budge on that. But then again, you never know. Maybe Brighton will lower that price tag a little bit. But with that, another player that's been rumoured as well to come back to Chelsea is Nathan Ake. Now, as we know, Nathan Ake moved to Bournemouth in 2017, I think it was. Now, in that contract, there is a buyback clause. Now, Chelsea have an option to buy back at 40 million. Now, to me, if you look at the two players, would you maybe spend less to get someone like Ake in and maybe use the rest of the money elsewhere? Maybe that's a good idea. But the thing with Ake is, in the contract, it stated that this transfer window, January, would be the last time they can activate that buyback clause at that $40 million price tag. So if they go in for him in the summer, they'll probably be looking at, who knows, 50, 60 million, whatever the asking price is. Or maybe Chelsea can take a risk on that, go for it. If Bournemouth do get relegated, maybe they would want to sell him at a lower cost. But that's where there hasn't really been much movement for Chelsea with players coming in, especially in the back line. But at the moment, Lewis Dunk, 50 million for Chelsea. I'm not really too sure. Getting Ake for 40 million. I've heard some Chelsea fans and some other fans say he's just another Kurt Zuma. Maybe he's a little bit better in my opinion. But if they can get him for 40 million, I don't think that's a bad shout for Chelsea to go in for him. But that's really what I have for you guys in regard to their back line. But rumors. First of all, we'll touch on the done deal that on the outs. Danny Drinkwater has gone on loan for the rest of the season to Aston Villa. That's been done maybe a week or so ago. He did play against Manchester City, where they did get absolutely demolished. Was it 6-1? And he was absolutely shocking in that game, in my opinion. I think was that Mahrez just ripped him the whole game. But Drinkwater has gone on loan to the rest of the season. Now, the main one I wanted to speak about was Olivier Giroud. Now, the last couple of weeks, there has been rumours of him leaving. I think he's made it clear that he wants to leave. Lampard hasn't played him. Lampard has come out in press conferences and said that he's not going to hide from the fact that there are talks and the rumours are true that Olivier Giroud isn't happy. And we can see Lampard hasn't really been playing him. I'm not even sure how many games he's played under Lampard, but he hasn't played at all. And I think the rumored club is Inter Milan. Now, Inter Milan are going after everyone in this transfer window. Even last transfer window, they're going after anyone. Shows how how much they really want to win the Serie A there. But Oliver Giroud, I think it was Conte that brought him to Chelsea from Arsenal. So there you go. He can go reunite with his old manager there. But it's and I think Lampard did come out and say it is going to be a risk to get rid of Giroud in this window, because they also were linked to players like Jadon Sancho, also Timo Werner from RB Leipzig, and also Moussa Dembele from Lyon. Now the president of Lyon has come out and said he's not moving. 100% is Moussa Dembele is not moving in this transfer window. He's made that clear, and also with even RB Leipzig have said that the transfers for Werner will not happen in this transfer window. So maybe when Lampard says it's a risk to get rid of Giroud, to get rid of him, to move him on, you're only left with Tammy Abraham and Michy Batshuayi, which means an injury, suspensions, when the games start piling up again with FA Cups and all that, maybe it's going to be a bit difficult. Well, they're going to have no strikers. So maybe keeping Giroud there could be a benefit maybe to the end of the season. But with Giroud, look, he's 33 years old. He's probably one of the, if not, I think the best backup options that have been in the Premier League. I think he scored the most goals coming off the bench. I think he's overtaken Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in that regards. But the rumours are from Sky Sports, from Fabrizio Romano, from all these other outlets that Giroud has agreed personal terms with Inter Milan. The only thing that they're trying to work on now is the price tag. I think Chelsea are asking for 8.5 million, and Inter Milan I think are offering 6 or just below that, 6 million. So I mean, really, it's not much of a difference, but I think it's a deal that will get done. I'm gonna give this, if I was to rate the Oliver Giroud transfer, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10 in this transfer window. The thing is, for me, is it a good option for Giroud to go to Inter Milan? I mean, if he wants to play in the Euros, Deschamps would definitely want him to be starting games and playing more often. Going to Inter, Romelu Lukaku is the main striker there. He won't get ahead of him in the picking order. So like, I'm not too sure if it is the best option for Giroud at the end of the day. But look, he's not getting any game time at all at Chelsea, so maybe to get a little bit of game time at Inter Milan might help him. But for me, look, there was other clubs after him, like West Ham. I think there was a bit of talk him going to West Ham. Him going to West Ham, he's going to start every game. He's going to build the games in the next 6 months, and then maybe even get chosen if he does play well, to get chosen for the Euros, which is a thing that he definitely wants to play for France. So that's another thing that personally maybe he should be looking at. But I think Inter Milan are also waiting to sell one of their players before they bring in Giroud, or before they accept the offer, whatever Chelsea are offering, I'm guessing. But for me, I think Oliver Giroud will go out in this transfer window. I think the deal will get done. Maybe if not soon, by the end of the window, definitely. To be honest, Chelsea, even though with the transfer ban lifted, there hasn't really been much movement in this window. But look, you never know. It all heats up on deadline day. You never know what kind of deals Chelsea can make. Obviously, they do have the money. They do have the backing as well to bring players in. Obviously, still in the Champions League, top 4 at the moment. So it's looking good for them. But not much rumours. That's all I have for you guys in regards to Chelsea. But let me know what you think. Should Oliver Giroud go to Inter Milan? Is it the best option for him? And what do you guys think about Lewis Dunk and Ake? Dunk at 50 million, or should they maybe go for get that buyback clause for Nathan Ake at 40 million to help them out in the back line there? So guys, that's all I have for you today. I'll keep you guys updated if there's any sort of done deals happening from Chelsea or any other sort of movement. I know they're still looking at Wilfried Zaha from Crystal Palace. The $80 million price tag for him. I mean, he hasn't really had the best of seasons this year, but $80 million is the price tag that Crystal Palace are asking for. is it worth to go for him, or maybe even to go for some of the other players like Dembele, Sancho at 100 million? That's a big price tag. Or even Werner. Wait, save that 80 million and go get them in the summer. Or you go for a proven, if you want to say, a Wilfried Zaha. That's another transfer that will keep you updated on the Wilfried Zaha one. But at the moment, guys, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments again what you guys think about these rumors, if these deals are going to be done, and if there's any other rumors or any other players you want me to look at. Just leave a message in the comments. Once again, thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, share the video, and I'll see you next time.